Cum Laude Basketball Showcase, produced by Game Time Sports Media. Presenting your company's product or services. The recruiting process is a very long and sometimes hectic process. We all want to know where we want to go and how at school to get there. This is where Cum Laude Basketball Showcase comes to you. Why we create the product? Simple. The mission is to promote and evaluate athletically gifted and exceptional students with the end result of helping them achieve their opportunity for a higher education while using sports, in this case, basketball. What is the problem that this new product or service addresses? Every year, there are players who pass up the opportunity to be evaluated, lose scholarships, and the opportunity to play college ball. The reason being is most kids with high academic grades always under the assumption that they would just end up going to school because they have good grades. By all means, that is an excellent opportunity. But why not be able to take basketball as the vehicle to help fuel your opportunity to play at the next level? How did you solve the problem? Well, it's simple. A lot of times you end up weeding out the kids with the lower GPAs. In this case, the students who are allowed to try out and participate in this event must have a 3.2 GPA. We want to help them find the college that best fits a player both academically and athletically. In order to do this, we have to evaluate the players and see their academics. What are the benefits of the product or services? Well, sometimes if people don't know where you're at, they can't see you. But players will have the opportunity to perform in front of college coaches and other scouting services in attendance of the showcase. This would allow not only the evaluation process to take place both athletically, but then the school, depending on the kid's grades, will be able to see where that kid can fit or how they can find some extra money to be able to bring that kid onto their campus. What are the features of the product or services? We will provide exposure, solid competition, college coaches getting more information and evaluation, and quality coaching and training. You see, there are many of these across the country, all right? But there's very few, if none, in the Southeast region. Unfortunately, most of these students don't have the opportunity to go out to the other parts of the country, as you'll see later, where these other locations could be at. Who are the team and what do they bring to the product or service? Well, this team is assembled of many backdoor individuals, but the three primary individuals happen to be Robert Alfonso, and the former assistant high school coach, a talent evaluator, covered high school and college players, is certified by the NCAA to scout basketball players. He also played in college and it understands what it takes to get to the next level, not only as a player, but also as an evaluator. Then you have Emmanuel Blackwell, a former Division I player at Dartmouth, a former NBA player, a former Pan American medalist, basketball director, and played professionally in Europe. See, so he has it where he understands the highest level of competition. Then we also have it for the girls when we do our girls evaluation, as well as she'll be participating with the guys, is Delisha Milton-Jones, former Division I ball player at Florida, former All-American, former NCAA MVP, former Olympic gold medalist, and plays with the WNBA's LA Sparks. Now, these trio of individuals bring a plethora of experience that cannot be matched by anyone around the country due to the fact that we've checked to see what their staffs are, and it's uncomparable. Who's the competition? Of course, we have all 50 states highlighted here. However, there are three primary locations where you will have teams coming in and understanding how to be able to do that. The first one happens to be in Pennsylvania. It's the Hoop Group Academic Elite Camp. They do a quality job, and they're located in the Northeast just outside of Pittsburgh. They're hidden in the mountains, and it's really a camp that has been going on over the last few years. We've actually looked into what they're doing to see how we match up and compare. Then you have one in Bronxville, New York, all-American camp, academic camp that is brought to you by the Hoop Group out of Florida. They end up having to understand how to be able to put the academic aspect for this camp. Unfortunately, again, that's in the Northeast, which they're competing with someone of the Hoop Group. Then we have textbook basketball, which is located in Texas. This is a program that has been going on for the last few years that they use their region of the country to be able to gravitate to those students. Unfortunately, being that we're going to be founded and based here in Georgia, Cum Laude Basketball Showcase, fortunately has the opportunity to pinpoint themselves right in a situation where they can grab a lot of people from around the region who would not be able to get out to the other parts of the country. So wrapping up, I want to say this. Cum Laude Basketball Showcase is about helping students. Education is expensive, and there has to be an alternative means to find scholarships to get into school. Students with high grade point averages should feel that their basketball and athletic career should not end in high school. We just want to be able to give them an opportunity to be able to see something outside of just basketball. References has to be the national recruits, textbook basketball, hoop group, and academic All-American camp.